This is Jhaun Pryce, your real estate advocate, coming to you again with another golden nugget. Common mistakes of sellers. What are some of the common mistakes of sellers? I wrote down a few things here for you guys to go through so that you can prepare for when you're actually selling your home. First on the list is inflexibility. This is a big, big mistake. Are you emotionally ready to actually sell your home? Understand, whenever you're going to sell your home, there is a negotiation that typically happens between the buyer and the seller. And if you're completely inflexible with certain things that the buyer may request or certain things that you may have to do to get the home sold, you're never going to get it sold, right? If you're not emotionally ready to sell the home, do not list it, because then you're going to be wasting your time in regards to actually getting the right buyer in your home. And you may actually get the right buyer, but because you're inflexible, you lose that buyer. The other thing is wanting to sell fast and have high profits. Everything being equal, the two do not go hand in hand. They're inverses of each other. So what that means is if you want to get the most money for your home, you should anticipate the home being on the market longer, because people comparison shop. So whenever they're looking in your neighborhood, if you're the highest priced home, they're probably going to go to other homes first, and those are probably going to get under contract first. And so you have to realize the longer your home stays on the market, the more risk you have for market changes and condition to change with the buyers, etc., in your area. So profit maximization is a higher risk. However, most people will typically try to find a good medium where there is profit increase and also it sells within a reasonable amount of time. Keep this in mind whenever you're trying to sell your home. Finally, refusing to leave the home whenever a buyer comes to the property. I cannot stress enough, whenever a buyer comes into your home, a lot of times there are objections that need to be handled by the buyer's agent or your listing agent whenever they're looking at your home. And they refuse to tell you because they feel intrusive or they don't want to hurt your feelings whenever they're looking at the home. And then that person leaves and the opportunity to overcome those objections is lost, right? So we ask people whenever we take a listing to please, 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 during the time frame for which we're showing the property, please vacate the premises. Oh, this is usually an intrusion for buyers too, because they oftentimes will find it difficult to envision themselves living in the home if you're spotted around the home as they're going through the property. These are just a few tips that we see are common mistakes that are made by sellers. If you want to sell for the most and sell for the easiest way possible, follow these common steps to make, or do the opposite, I should say, of these common steps to make sure that you do have a easier transaction. This is Jhaun Pryce, your real estate advocate, coming to you again with a golden nugget. And if you